purple.
Purple. Orange is too abstract. Don't work on anything but a sunset.
Okay, but how about blue or green?
Green. The world has enough blue in it. The whole damn sky is blue.
But plants are green. That's gotta balance out, right?
Oh, yeah. Fair point then, kid.
Okay, well, what about red or...
That's enough for now. I think you've covered every color under the rainbow. All these questions have probably scared off any animal that would have walked into any of the traps we set.
But it's so boring out there. You can't expect us just to sit in here in silence watching the sky. You know, we aren't all guardians. Some of us can actually die of boredom.
You're more likely to get killed by a fallen sniper because you insist on wearing neon orange jackets while we're hunting.
Hey, this is my grandpa's jacket. 1, it looks cool, and 2, it's an ancient tradition used pre-collapse. Wait, are you trying to give me fashion commentary? I'm trying to think of a time I've seen you in anything other but all black.
Yeah, point taken. Hey, the sun's getting pretty low. Go check the snares, and we'll head back with what we have.
Screw you! I always check the snares. Oh, and I set them, and I have to carry back whatever's in them. You aren't a very useful guardian, you know.
I'm not a guardian. Wouldn't be sitting around here in some swamp with you if I was.
Well, get your ghost to go check them.
And he's supposed to carry our catches how?
He's got a point. I don't have any arms.
Okay, fine.
Aren't you risking it a bit, sending him off on his own? The land around this area is overran by fallen. It wouldn't be unreasonable that a few fallen scouts would venture from their territories.
Haven has its own scouts, and they haven't reported fallen even remotely close to our people.
Well, they can turn invisible. All it would take is some trigger-happy Vendal to slip past the scouts to stumble upon Mateo. At his BMI and age, the chance of him surviving a shot from a wire rifle are extremely low. However, it is possible that the shot from the rifle would burn right through him. The shot would likely be hot enough that he stumbles around briefly before slowly dying.
Hey, that thing we talk about sometimes, that bit about how you can be a bit of a downer, well, you're doing that right now.
Oh, right, sorry. Well, I can balance things out with some positive information. Did you know the squirrel population in this area has gone up by 1% since last week? I don't have too much proof, but I have been counting any squirrel we come across, and we have been passing by an increasing number of squirrels every day.
Good. Means more things to shoot, more meat to eat, and more valuables to trade.
Thinking like a hunter, mastering the wild, slaughtering a massive amount of rather adorable forest creatures, and contributing to a growing population that I deem fur orphans.
Plenty of people in Glint Haven think the same way. Don't make them hunters.
Technically true, but have you given any more thought to the other thing we talked about sometime?
About living in the last city with all the other Vanguard hounds? Yeah, I thought about it. I'll still pass.
That's the exact same thing you said last time. The last 4 times. You are a guardian. The traveler didn't choose you to lie around in a swamp with a community of treasure hunters and squirrel killers.
Geez, Gauss. These people let us in and gave us a home. I don't know how long you floated around in that tower before you found me, but maybe you just got used to that tower view. All that land outside the walls isn't empty lost territory. There are settlements, people, survivors trying to live their lives, just not alongside some space god and its cult of super soldiers.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to come off as ungrateful, but I can't help what I see in you. I know you feel it. When I first found you, I could immediately feel it. The power of the traveler. It flowed inside you like a storm. There are guardians at the tower that could teach you how to properly wield the traveler's gift.
Ask those bandits we came across. Think I'm doing just fine with this gift.
But you could be more.
I'd argue I'm enough, but let's put a pin in this until later. Now, I'm really hungry.
But we really should talk about the several fascinating species of rodents in this area.
Fine, but you fit this lecture into 5 minutes. Don't need a repeat of yesterday's 3-hour nature talk.
Oh, crap. Look at the line at the hunting shack.
Got back a bit later than usual. Gauss also said the animals in the area have been increasing in number. Good for our guts, bad for our legs. Means if we want our money, we're gonna need to wait in line every day.
Damn it, let's hop in line before it gets any longer.
Or how about you take the shift in line today?
But you just said we. You just said we're going to wait in line, remember?
I need to talk to Reagan. It can't wait. Come on, I'll buy you dinner tonight and tomorrow.
Fine, but you're buying me whatever desserts I want, though.
Thanks, Maddie.
And I said desserts, plural, multiple.
Six more on militia duty and 3 more on resource gathering. 9 we don't have. The hell the Fallen doing so active near our borders? Closing off that area put a lot of stress on our resource stash. We can't even afford.
Reagan, are you free for a quick chat?
Yeah. Yeah, what can a rogue soul do for a guardian and his ghost?
The Last City. What do you think about it?
It's a place, but I really have other things to do other than idle chat.
I know it's a place, but is it a place I should go? It's a home for all guardians. You and everyone else here, you keep calling me just that, a guardian.
Don't forget about me. I also refer to you as Guardian.
Right, but I'm not. I'm not a guardian.
As a flying talking ball pops back up anytime someone puts a bullet in his head and can conjure a storm in a bottle. About as guardian as I've ever heard. What's your dilemma?
Just been thinking lately. I didn't choose to be revived with all this power. I don't even remember who I used to be. I got brought back as a blank slate and told to be some kind of warrior hero. What if I don't want to, or don't know how?
Sounds like a question for another guardian. I like to think I organized the settlement. Still doesn't put me in the same spot you're in.
I know, but I'm tired of talking to the flying ball. I want to hear someone else's thoughts.
Seriously? You called me
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the Last City has never been for me. A bunch of people packed under some sleeping deity. Think they ever worry if they'll drop out of the sky?
Can't say I wouldn't, but seriously?
Alright, relax. It's part of my point. We hope. It's all we do in this world. We hope to live as long as we can, doing whatever we deem necessary. Hope wills us day to day. It delivers us to our purpose. We hope to find our calling. We hope to live through one day to the next. We hope that someone will give us the answer. The people in the Last City hope that their work will lead to something better. The way I see it, they're doing the same as everyone in Glint Haven.
How are a bunch of hunters and scavengers the same as guardians and the people of the Lost City? Fearless defenders of humanity doesn't equate to money-hungry outcasts. An extra point deducted for currency you all use only being valuable in Glint Haven.
Not now, Ball.
Don't do that.
I'll ignore those kind words you're floating, buddy. Point is, everyone is doing what they hope will make a difference to them or others. Ever take a minute to figure out what you want, instead of deciding whether to make some do or don't decision? The people here are hoping to find some lost treasure. A few years back, some drunk idiot found a gun nearby that shoots singularities. Now everyone thinks this area is some kind of treasure trove. Okay, may not seem like it, but everyone is just doing their part. It's what they want. But if that's not what you want, you need to go find what you do. For a light bearer, I don't think you get a better start than under the source of your new life.
Gotcha. Yeah, I get what you mean.
But you're always welcome here. Wouldn't dream of turning down having a guardian around. Though having one of those big guardians around would be preferable. The strong ones with the towels around their waists, the hunters, I think.
Titans, they're called. And they would be very upset to hear that mistake.
Thank you for everything. Let's go, Gauss.
We'll talk more at dinner.
Don't know. May have changed my mind about some things.
And what would those things be?
Think I'll give this city cult a try, just for a short while. But they better not put me in a cape.